Okay, we're ready to put some music into our project. To do so, we need to come over to our icons, where most of our tools are. We're going to click on the music symbol, and you will see that iTunes pops up. Okay, you can choose things from iTunes. You could choose from GarageBand if you did something in GarageBand. Mine is in iTunes, so I will go from there. You notice that my iTunes titles pop up. This is my personal iTunes library, so I have a bunch of my own songs in there. You also notice that right here I have something downloaded from SoundsAbound, our free site. So you can choose that. I'm going to pick one of mine by clicking on it. The little picture pops up. If I drag it to where I want it, the slide I want the music to start on, and drop it, it will pop in. Sometimes it's going to take a few seconds for that to pop in because the music has to get put into the project. Now you notice that it has the green bar. That is telling me that I have music. This green bar is telling me that I have music now for my project. If I want to check it quickly, I can play it.
I'm looking at you through the glass. Don't know how much time has passed. Oh God, it feels like forever. But no one ever.
And you see that I have music now in my project. If I'd like to edit that music, it's as much as the same as your pictures. You go down to the little square here. As you click on it, now you just need to make sure you hit the audio adjustments. For audio adjustments, the things you will be using most are the fade in or fade out. And lots of times it's the fade out. You want this song to fade out instead of just stopping at the end. And to do that, you'd click manually, and we'll have it fade out for about, we'll say 3.5 seconds. We move this slide bar. Done. Now if I bring this here and I press play, you can hear that it quietly fades out. If I want my music selection to be smaller, I can grab the end of it. All I have to do is go to the end of it, click, drag it to where I want it to be. I can make it smaller. I can make it larger, but I just can't go past the end of my project. So now I have a smaller piece of music. That allows me to bring in other music. If I want to bring in another piece of music, I can click on it down here in my iTunes selection, and I want to start on this slide. Now I have 2 pieces of music. And you notice there's a big gap between music. Okay? If I want to close that gap, I can click on the middle of this where I see my hand and drag it to where I want it to start. So now you notice that music's going to overlap. And here's where I can stretch that music to the end of my project. If I want to go back and play and see what it's going to sound like now, and here I have 2 pieces of music in my project now.